Hey there, how we doing? My name is Sherilyn, and I'm here to do my subscriber content. So I guess you know my name, because you're my subscribers. But at any rate, we'll start over again. Let's see. All right, subscriber content for this week. We're just going to do Celtic crosses. I'm going to start this one off at, let's start at Libra. I start at Libra because it's Libra season, right? Maybe, for now. Okay, whoa, there we go. So this one here is going to be for my Libras, Libras, Libras. Okay, Libra, what's your current situation? What do we get? So you've got the Magician. That's a really good card to have as your current situation, actually. Let's see. Push this back. I'm going to put that down just a little. Does that work, maybe? Okay, maybe you can see. Okay, Magician in the center. So this is all about you having the ability to manifest the life that you want. Wonderful, right? That's a good thing. Okay, so I got hair on there. So what is crossing this? The Knight of Swords. So you're on some sort of crusade for clarity about something, and it's interfering with your ability to manifest the life that you want right now. I don't know why. I get the feeling that the reason why will be because then the clarity you're looking for is probably somehow, right, attached to something in the past, which is keeping you stagnant and not allowing you to move forward would be my guess on this, okay? But at any rate, okay, so you're trying to figure something out or find clarity about something I believe that's already happened. And rather than just move forward, you're kind of got yourself stuck trying to figure it out. Okay, so what is it that you need to focus on? The Eight of Wands. Communication. Okay, so there's something here about the communication being less than stellar in your situation. I don't know if this is that you're not communicating effectively or that others aren't communicating with you, or are you just not peopling right now? I'm not sure what this is right here, but you need to focus on better communication is what they're saying. Okay, what is it you need to leave behind? Judgment. This is kind of building its own story here, huh? So you have the ability to manifest the life that you want, okay? But you are very much so stuck right now over a betrayal or something that you feel was done wrong or unjustly to you. You're trying to find clarity, and you're trying to continue to call judgment on the situation. I'm not saying that whatever happened to you wasn't terrible, and I'm not saying that you're not valid in calling judgment on it. But really, you get to call judgment basically one time. You know what I'm saying? It's like that's what you do, and then you have to accept that this happened and kind of move forward, right? You can't just stay on repeat, like constantly trying to hold the person accountable. I don't know. It's like you're not moving forward, okay, because you're trying to, I don't know if you're trying to get some sort of revenge or punish this person or something. There's something here that's holding you stagnant so that you're not moving forward. Okay, what do we have? What is your strength here? We get the Page of Swords. So your strength has something to do with your ability to weasel the information that you want out of people. Be sneaky and find the information you want in indirect manners, maybe. I get the feeling you are also fairly good at stringing together a web of BS for whoever this is you're calling judgment on, meaning that you're pretty good at making sure everybody knows whatever this person did wrong, maybe. Okay, what do we got in the near future? So I've got the Seven of Wands, and that is just you being incredibly defensive, right? Because of whatever's happened. And I get being defensive, and like I said, I do understand whatever happened here was bad. I get it, okay? I can see that in the cards. But it didn't happen today. It happened in the past. And so at this point, you like call judgment, and then you kind of have to let it alone and move forward. You can't just stay stuck there. Well, you can do what you want, but you're never going to move forward then. And it's time for you to move forward, right? You got to go find good things because this thing turned bad, but it's time to go find good things to make you happy. And instead you're stuck right here trying to make sure this person pays for what they did or something. Just understand that you are holding yourself hostage at this point. And you being able to manifest everything you want so easily is not something that will probably last forever. It comes in, in sprees. It's like a wheel, right? It spins. Right now you're at this point where you could manifest what you wanted, and you're too busy trying to ensure that somebody else is hurt That's never quite positive. Okay, anyways, we're going to move forward. So what is the advice? Queen of Pentacles. Step into the Queen of Pentacles. You know what I'm saying? Be abundant, be nurturing, be somebody who is grounded and realistic and not somebody who's trying to get revenge or trying to hold somebody else down, even if that person hurt you at one time, right? It's kind of all about letting that go and moving forward, I think. Okay, what's the atmosphere? You got the Six of Wands. So on top of that, please understand that there's a lot of people that look up to you. So these people are watching how you're dealing with this. You know what I'm saying? I know it's not necessarily your responsibility, but it kind of is, okay? There are people that look to you because they think that you do things right. And so this is how they're going to think they're supposed to treat a situation if one comes towards them that's similar. And I'm not sure that this is really the way that Spirit intends for somebody to deal with something. Okay? All right, what is your fear? Your fear is the world. So, as mad as you are at this person and as much as you're trying to make them suffer, what you're fearing is the cycle ending. So it's like you're trying to torture them, but keep the cycle open so you can continue to torture them. That's not the way this works. The cycle is going to close. So if that's your biggest fear, then it is manifesting because it will happen. It just has to, you know what I'm saying? All right, what do we got in the end? What you get? The Ten of Swords. Believe it or not, this Ten of Swords up here is you. You're betraying yourself right now. You have opportunity in front of you and you are too busy trying to look behind you and make sure that you get even or hurt somebody that hurt you. I get where it's coming from. I'm just telling you that the only person that's being betrayed right now is you, but you're being betrayed this time by yourself. Okay? I hope that makes sense. I do. Okay, bottom of the deck, what'd you get? What's on the bottom? I have the Ace of Wands, Temperance, and the Three of Swords. There is heartbreak here. There is. I understand that. I really do. I'm not trying to belittle that. I'm really not. I know you're hurt. I get it. Okay? With Temperance, in time, patience, well, you know, it's going to take patience, but there will be a sense of healing that will come to this and you will find balance again. With the Ace of Wands, this is your anger, though. You have this pent-up anger right now, and you've got to figure out a way to release it so that you can release yourself from it so that you can move forward. Okay? Is what I see. All right. That's what I have for Libra this week. Okay. Thank you. Finally, the clicker's not working very good. Anyways, this is my subscriber content this week. This one is for my Aries collective or my Aries cross watchers, either way. Or somebody that got a subscription and just wanted to watch them. That's good too. Anyways, this one's for Aries. Let's see what you get, hun. Hey. Okay. We've got Aries. Okay. What is currently tying up your brain? What is it you're thinking about? What is your issue this week? What do we got? We're getting the Knight of Wands. So, Knight of Wands, you're feeling quite fiery and passionate towards things. There you go. You're also feeling somewhat impulsive, though. Not necessarily looking out what the repercussions could be for things that you're doing. You're just kind of doing, right? Yeah, that's where I see that going right this second. So what is the obstacle to that then? The Four of Swords. So the Knight of Wands is incredibly action-orientated, right? All the Knights are, but this one is probably the most action-orientated. They're go, 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 go. And right now, instead, Spirit's saying the obstacle is that you actually need time to rest and heal over something. But you're trying to instead move faster, go faster, instead of trying to take time to rest and heal is what it says. Okay, so what is it you need to focus on? The Seven of Pentacles. You need to prioritize. You need to sit down and figure out where things fall in your life as far as importance goes. And so that you can figure out how much you need to invest where. Okay? Because currently it feels like you're just kind of flying by the seat of your pants as you go through this. And that's not really the way that they want this to be. You have to decide ahead of time so that you can make better judgment calls as these situations come towards you. Okay? What is it that you need to leave behind? With the Three of Cups, it would seem to me that it's possibly you either need to leave behind a group of friends that have too much influence over you, or for some of you, you need to leave behind a sense of partying that you seem to have fallen into maybe, to try to not think about whatever it is you need to heal from. Either way, it's either toxic friends or toxic habits, okay? One of the two. What is your strength here? The Knight of Pentacles. So that's an opposing view, you know what I'm saying, from what we have here coming in. So coming in, we have, excuse me, we have the Knight of Wands. It's all about go, go, go. But up here, your strength is the fact that in reality, you come through as the Knight of Pentacles. So you really have the ability to be very focused and to try to be cautious with your movements. That is normally where your strength is at. Right now, it's just, you're not adhering to that, it doesn't look like, right this minute. Okay, what do I have in the near future? The Wheel of Fortune. So, it may not feel like it, but the Wheel of Fortune is actually spinning in your favor. It's actually trying to put you in alignment with where you're supposed to be to get you your best life, right? All right, what do we have here? What is the advice? The Six of Wands. I think the advice has a lot to do with not worrying so much what other people think and not trying to be quite so concerned with where you stand status-wise with other people. You know what I'm saying? F other people, kind of like that. That's what it's saying, more or less. What is the atmosphere? 10 of Cups. I mean, this is what you're striving for, and this is what you're trying to create, you know? And I think for a lot of you, although you don't realize it, it's what you have. Meaning, I think some of you are feeling as though there's a piece missing to your 10 of Cups, and it's not. If you close your eyes and look around, I think that you have your 10 of Cups. You really do. Emotional fulfillment, you have that. You know, maybe not in the person that you thought you were going to get it in, but maybe in other ways. Maybe if you really stop and get honest with yourself, the person you were trying to get your 10 of Cups in, it brings nothing but chaos. And you're actually happier when they're not there, maybe. I don't know, I'm just saying, for some of you. Okay, here we go. On we go. What is your greatest fear? Temperance. I don't know if you're fearing that you don't have enough patience to deal with this, or if you're fearing that you're never going to find the sense of healing and balance that you desire. But I assure you, you will. You will find the sense of healing and balance that you desire, and you have more than enough patience to deal with this. There you go. And in the end, what do we get? The Two of Swords. Clarify the Two of Swords. With the Empress. There you go. So you have the ability to nurture anything to be the greatest version of itself that it can be, as long as the thing you're trying to nurture wants to be there, okay? If not, then you have to find something else to be there. That's all you can do. That's what I see. Okay, what do we have on the bottom? I got the Two of Pentacles, the Justice card, and the Five of Swords. So I feel like this is speaking to something coming here in the near future. It has something to do with, the Two of Pentacles has to do with some sort of juggling. Justice has to do with somebody, with it coming to the forefront, right? I don't know. I feel like somebody is juggling. I feel like that's going to become something that is well known to you here very quickly. And the Five of Swords is the fight that takes place afterwards, is how I see it. Just try to stop and remember what you're fighting for. Because if this person isn't worth fighting for, then why fight? You know what I mean? That's kind of what I see. But anyways, that's just an opinion. That's what I have for you today, Aries. It looks like you're going through it, but I think you're coming to the backside of it. You know what I'm saying? I think you're getting to where, from here, it just gets easier, I think. I think the worst of it's over. Okay? All right, thanks.